Voices in the head. Voices in the head. Voices in my head. Voices in the head.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and seeking human victims.
Voices in the head. Voices in the head. Voices in the head. Voices in the head. Voices in my head. Voices in the head.
persons who have recently died have been returning to life and seeking human victims.
Voices in my head. 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 Voices in my head.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and seeking human victims.
Voices in my head. 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 Voices in the vault. Voices in the vault. Voices in my head.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and seeking human victims.
Voices in the vault. Voices in the vault. Voices in the vault. Voices in the vault. Came to the bed, I've got voices in my head. Voices in my head. Voices in the vault. Voices in the vault. Voices in my head.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and seeking human victims.
Voices in the
I'm an idiot. There's no sound.
Again?
Yeah. Let's get the abridged version of the recap if we
Tyler,
can.
We're a bunch of murder hobos claiming to be heroes who generally just lays around until an adventure pops up. We try to do the right thing, but we usually just end up killing everything in the room. And yeah, so we've got a bunch of a rather eclectic party. Our tank is a sorcerer, believe it or not. Tyler's character has killed a character 3 times. He's on his 3rd character. Wait, no. Yeah, 2 times your characters have died. The stats in the window are for Lorian, his current character, a life cleric. But the most important thing is that we killed a necromancer in like the first adventure, and now his old haunting ground has seen undeadies again. But we've also had lots of encounters with a weird demon that was making ghouls that threatened to swear revenge, and that was an annoying segment with the eldritch horror, unknowable horror that caused us to go mad if we removed the erase memory spells. But yes, there are evil cults from the they are evil elemental cults worshipping the princes of the apocalypse. We have so far fought the water cults, the air cults, and the earth cults at least once each time. They are generally evil, sacrificing people, humans, and wanting to cause great natural disasters in order to take over the townspeople. We have not yet encountered the fire cult. We have found 2 bombs. One was a fire elemental bomb that would cause wildfires and droughts in the area. And we have that currently sealed away in a proper container. The other bomb is a water bomb that will cause a torrential flood in the area. But we don't have a special sealed of it. We just have it stored on the elemental plane of Earth.
Yeah, it went off on the elemental plane of Earth.
Oh, it did. Oh, yeah, it already went off, didn't it? Yeah, so we flooded the elemental plane of Earth. So that definitely won't have any consequences.
Oh, definitely.
But we went back to our original town that we started in and discovered everybody died, and there was a bunch of undead. So we're going to where that old necromancer hung out and got to see if there's stuff to kill. Awesome. This has been Sarah. I play Zanny.
All right. Does our DM have some words?
The game?
God damn it.
Sounds about right.
Alright, so last time we left off, you guys had just fought in a bunch of air cultists who were just a random encounter. Mostly a time sink. But the dice do what the dice do.
I believe we did take some prisoners alive for interrogation.
As you do.
But
I think there was one. Was there more than one?
I think there's only one that made it.
Oh, and thank you for the recap, Sarah. Appreciate it.
yes, you are very welcome.
Looking for... Alright.
Well,
So Tyler didn't make that sticky note that tells him what to do every time he turns on his stream?
I need a goddamn checklist every time I turn my stream on at this point.
you remembered to record.
Yeah,
I mean,
I did remember to record this time.
yeah,
Ah,
we have I man the live streams for my church, and yeah, we do a checklist every single time. It's a pretty good system.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll make a layer on my stream that has a checklist that I won't actually broadcast. But
Alright. So let's get you over to the world map. Well, the local world map.
the left map.
where are we now?
We are halfway between Red Larch and Lance Rock.
Red Larch. and
Actually, there's a better map than this.
Red Larch. Red Larch.
Right there.
Red Larch being the starting town, and Lance Rock being the place where we killed a necromancer, and we think there's probably going to be undead activity.
You were somewhere in and about the orange bar. You're not 100% sure. All right. Do you remember what time of day it was?
I think it was close to noon, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I think we stopped to camp after the troll incident, which will not be discussed.
All right. Murder hobos. But
Assemble.
let's continue. Okay. So, we will find the random. I need somebody who wants to be a volunteer here.
Not it.
No.
I'll do it since you guys are a bunch of fucking cowards.
I knew what it was for, and I would volunteer.
All right. I believe we are going to need a D percentile.
All right. D100, 84.
Okay. Gonna need a D20 roll.
From anybody
Okay.
or just Sarah?
From Sarah.
Oh, okay.
6.
Let's see. Six. And it was about noon. And we are going
Stop
to be
clapping, please.
here. Open that, scroll down. Okay. You guys are continuing to patrol along. I need you to roll perception checks.
Love perception checks.
All of us, or just the one?
Probably all of us.
I need.
Or, you know- Hmm?
Actually, I'll roll the. I'll roll the remaining bit.
But you still need perception checks, right?
Yes.
Oh! Natural 20.
Oh, you have a -1 to your perception? That sucks.
I do, because I
There's
have
a
a
bad
negative
mistake.
1 to my wisdom.
See, what you
She
should do,
needed the
Tyler.
poking stick.
What you should do, Tyler, is you should run a game, and then you could. Then you could stream that every week.
I could, yeah. But for now, this will
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Yes.
All
So I imagine that something shiny was very close to whatever it is I was supposed to be perceiving.
All right. Glathan, Zanny, actually all of you. As you're marching along, you hear distant shuffling of heavy metal, and you can't quite make out what it is at first, but you realize it is the clanging of heavy armor, moving in a marching order, off in the distance ahead of you.
Does it sound like it's coming closer or getting further away?
Wait a moment. Sounds like they're actually a little bit ahead of you, marching away from you.
I say, I believe it would be pertinent to stop and hide ourselves before moving forwards.
With your natural 20, you can tell that they're marching in the same direction as you, but at a slower pace.
I believe we will overtake them, but perhaps we do not want to be noticed when we do so.
Very well. I reach out, molding the earth and sound around us, and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yay, plus 10.
Yeah,
I believe I have disadvantage on stealth checks because of my plate armor, right?
Yes, but you'll get a +10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my 7 becomes a 17.
I got an 18.
Why is this? Why is this not rolling?
I got a 31. I am the stealthiest.
Okay, so at disadvantage, I'd have a 23. Yeah, 23.
Are you continuing to march, or are you guys just hiding?
I think
continuing
we're attempting to move stealthily forward so that we can get closer to them and get a better look.
Okay, so you're trying to close the gap to get eyesight.
Yes, but in a stealthy manner.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys make pace, and you start to close ground on whoever this is off ahead of you, and they're just, after going maybe about half a mile, you manage to actually get eyesight on this group that's been like marching ahead of you for some time. And you see 6 individuals in heavy plate armor. I'm gonna need. Let's go with history checks, or just general intelligence.
Oh, I can do history.
Wait, so this is like are we trying to like identify their armor?
Yes.
Can I call this a smithing tool check, which gives me expertise in the subject?
Is it a religious armor? Can I use religion?
I'll allow you to use the smithing Yeah.
All right, so this is an intelligence using a.
What was your question, Josh?
If it's
You can use religion if that's better.
alright, I'll use religion.
Okay, so that only garnered me an improvement of 2 because I got a 2 on the die. I still plus 13, so.
An improvement's an improvement.
Yeah, all 4 of you actually recognize. Okay, Zanny, you don't recognize the crest on the armor, but you do recognize the. You do
Style.
recognize the manufacturing of the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Having seen it before, very familiar style. You know, to be forged in Waterdeep, and in the halls of justice for a group known as the Knights of Samular. And all of you recognize the crest of Tyr on their shields as they march along. These are the Knights of Samular, or at least a group of them.
Samular?
Named after Samular Caradun,
Hmm.
which is an individual who is their leader. And
Here's the god of law, right?
He's part of like the lawful
Yeah.
good trifecta that makes up one
Yeah.
of the major factions in
Yeah, Tyr is the
Forgotten Realms.
lawful good greater god of like law and justice.
Oh, he's one of the imports from our planet. Like Mialiki. He's Tyr is actually the root of the word Tuesday.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can tell that these appear to be paladins of a sort.
Shall we go
Paladins.
forward and say hello then?
I mean, if they're paladins of Tyr, they're
Paladins of
probably not
some
gonna.
sort.
They're probably not gonna attack us. So I say we go for it and say hi.
I say we check the lanterns for shenanigans.
That's a good idea.
Glazen, would you like to pull out your lantern?
Which lantern would you like to try?
Undead first, I think.
Yeah, let's start with undead.
Alright. Take out my undead detecting lantern and give it a light.
What's the range on those?
Those are like 100 feet or 300. Let me
Yeah,
check.
it's like 300 feet because
It's
Alright.
a very big distance.
You don't detect any. Okay, we'll go one by one with the lanterns. I'm trying to remember what ones you have.
Well, we're doing
We have Fey, Undead, and a Fiend.
undead, and elemental.
Oh, Fiend, Undead, and Elemental. No Fey.
Okay.
300 feet.
Fiend, undead, elemental. Yeah, you don't detect none of them are lit.
Well, they're lit. They're just not green.
Yeah, none of them are glowing the
Signal
relevant
color.
All right, I think we
Well,
should go forward and say
What was the
hello.
lowest of your stealths, by the way?
Zanny had a 17. Yeah, I think 17.
Okay.
All right, so that scene in Lord of the Rings. Hail, Riders of Rohan! What news from the march?
Let me.
And then they all turn and circle us.
Were they on
You
horse?
hear a voice call out towards the brush you're in. Well met. What are you doing out there?
Hunting undead. And yourselves? Wait, why am I talking like that? That's not Zanny's voice. Yeah, we're out killing a bunch of undeadens. What are you doing out here?
You see a man stepping forward with his hand on his blade, but having kept it sheathed. He kind of looks about, like he's almost like he's trying to look over the brush. He says, "Please, would you reveal yourselves?"
Yeah, I step out.
Yeah, I step
will
out
as
as
well.
well. Fellow paladins, we did not mean to pull any deceptions. We just, we've run into many an enemy, and we're just a bit wary from our travels.
He continues looking in that direction, almost as though he's looking past you for a moment and thinking, "Are you lot coming from Red Larch?"
Yeah, we was just there. It's full of dead guys, and we once killed a necromancer at this Lance Rock place, so we figured we'd head there and see if he'd come back or something.
Yes, we had picked up a trail coming out of town. We were wondering what had happened. We had stopped for supplies. We were hoping that we could get to the bottom of whatever had happened back in Red Larch.
Perhaps we could join forces.
Don't suppose we'd be opposed. You do look like a competent sort.
We've had quite a bit of run-ins with evil lately, and most of us are still here.
I'm going to issue a correction. 4 of them are wearing splint, and 2 appear to be wearing a lighter chain.
Ah,
But what did you say, Micah?
I said we've had numerous run-ins with evil, and most of us are still here. So yes, we're mostly competent.
Okay,
We're quite
Prince's death was
experienced.
totally his own fault. Well, he's not even dead. He was just arrested, wasn't he?
I mean,
Yes.
he's effectively dead.
He's rotting in a cell somewhere.
He murdered a child in broad daylight.
Not cell. It's more like a bird cage.
Oh yeah, like one of those gibbons where they would put corpses for the crows to eat.
He's slowly withering away
Gibbons,
into
not gibbons.
insanity.
Until Zidra frees him and they join forces.
There's just going to be a coalition of Tyler's failed characters.
Hey now.
And like including the ones from the Starfinder campaign.
Wait, who's the rat man with the laser gun?
Why is he a zombie?
Okay.
Aye.
The man removes his hand from his blade. Well then, shall we travel together?
Yes, we've been to Lance Rock before, so we know the way.
I would like to quietly do an insight check on these guys.
Quietly.
Yes, quietly. Matt, do you want me to roll for you want to roll for me or should I make the roll?
I quietly stare at them.
Yeah, I'll roll for you. What's your mod?
+3. Because I'm actually proficient in insight.
You get the impression that their presence is awfully serendipitous. But I mean, other than just them kind of seeming a little bit out of place and maybe a little bit, as you look them over, maybe a little bit under experienced.
Yeah.
You can't really fault them for anything else.
So I say, yeah. So you stopped for supplies. What were you doing? Where were you headed anyway?
Well, give me a moment. We were headed south along the road, coming out of Waterdeep. We were supposed to be making our way down to Womford.
Okay, is this a geography quiz? Because I thought we were north of Waterdeep.
I think they're heading south to Waterdeep, is what they meant.
Oh, okay.
I might have my geography backwards. I thought Waterdeep was to the north.
No, Waterdeep's to the south of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the caravan we were guarding was headed to Yartar from Waterdeep.
It still works out. If you're sticking to primary roads, you'd have to take the long road, and
Yeah.
then go east from there. Well, southeast down the Cairn Road towards Womford.
Doesn't help that this campaign switches the orientation of every single map.
Oh my god, so annoying.
Yeah. Yes, we were headed north out of Waterdeep, and we preferred to avoid the wilderness, so we came up here to take the Cairn Road, hoping to get a good night's rest at the inn, and well,
Yeah, that doesn't appear to be happening anytime soon.
you see one of the men in the back has like a pale look over his face as he just sort of sits there looking disturbed.
All right, next question. Do they have any interesting shiny things or potentially magical items?
They look to be using like mundane gear.
Oh,
Four-
these guys are noobs.
Four of them are wearing splint and carrying long swords with crossbows, and two of them are wearing chain shirts with shields and spears.
Oh. Right. These guys are gonna die.
Yeah, they don't.
How much do I care?
They don't really sound very well equipped.
I don't know. It's undead. They might
And we just like offloaded all of our. We just got back from Waterdeep because we were just selling all of our unused stuff.
Oh, speaking of which, Dan, I got some stuff for your character.
Oh, okay.
Add 737 gold and 5 silver, 300 gold pieces of diamond dust, and 100 gold police amulet.
Hold on a second. What was? You gotta slow down.
737 gold pieces.
Okay.
300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, so you can cast Revivify.
Wait, that's not a diamond dust one. That's a diamonds.
What's the silver?
5 silver.
Okay.
Alright, it was diamonds
Same.
and not diamond dust, sorry.
And then. 300. Okay.
And then the Dawn amulet.
I take it that's an actual item.
No, it's an amulet. It's a spellcasting focus. It's a material component for the spell Dawn.
Okay.
And that's it.
I'm gonna relight the undead lantern and hook it onto my backpack. That way I can check to see if undead are about on our journey.
Truth be told, we were due in Womford in the morning, so that way we could meet to discuss with a boatsman about a missing dwarven delegation. But
Oh, the
I'm
Mirror
sure,
Bar
like-
guys. Yeah,
Yes.
They got kidnapped by one of them cults. I think it was the water cult, right? Or was it the...
Earth cults. Rodenthar from
Wait, do you-
Mirabar.
You mean you have information on this?
It was
Yes,
either
we-
the air cult or the water cult where we found them.
Well, perhaps you could spare the cost that our contact was going to demand.
Yes, have been having some dealings with some evil elemental cultists, and we believe the delegation you're looking for was kidnapped by them. We rescued a Brodenthar. He said he was from Mirabar delegation. He's currently in Yartar.
A couple of them were definitely dead. We definitely did do some grave digging at one point.
As you do.
Yeah, I think Brodenthar might have been the only survivor.
But he's in Yartar.
This might spare our dealings with that halfling. He was a rather seedy sort. He wanted us to go meet him on his barge.
That sounds like the guys who kidnapped us.
Yes, he kind of does.
That does.
Yeah, they's dead. They were definitely going to kidnap you and try to sacrifice you to their water god.
Was he working with a man named Sholar?
Yes, I believe he was.
Well,
Sholar. Yeah, I think Sholar was the name of the man that had the harpoon.
Actually, you know what? You guys might have more authority to take a look-see over, what was it called? The River Guard Keep?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where them water cultists were holed up.
Well, I don't know if I have much authority, but this is certainly cuts our trip short. You said that the man you rescued, he's in Yartar.
Yes.
We got that teleportation circle dealio.
Aiden, he says, looking back to the rather disturbed-looking man in the back, kind of holding his spear and staring off into space. I have a job for you then, I believe. Why don't you go back to Waterdeep, and you can inform the Lord of, well, this news. Tell him that the rest of us will be making our way to Yartar. You can be accompanied by Devin over here. He says, gesturing to one of the men in better gear. The sort of pale-looking man stands up and says, yes, that... Oh, yeah, Waterdeep. That would be... Yes, okay, I can do that.
Look over to them. Is he okay?
I'm gonna do an insight on that one because that seemed odd.
What's your mod? I'll roll it for you.
Oh, +8. Sorry, I already rolled it.
I will as well.
Okay. What's your mod, Tyler?
+3.
Dan, you're not completely certain, but you think maybe he's sick. And Lorian, having seen you recognize you recognize that a certain sort of you're pretty sure he's seen something traumatic.
Okay.
Hey, young man, when you get the chance, get some therapy. Well, actually, I didn't get that, so I don't get to say that.
Oh, we do have these before you go, and I pull out the 2 waterproof leather satchels with the tomes
So
that
he seems
Roldenthar
sick?
had.
What'd you say, Dan? Hello?
He asked if he seems sick.
So is he sick
Yeah.
or just traumatized?
Or
Or traumatized?
Your best guess is that
Because I can
he
fix one,
seems sick.
not the other.
Yeah, your best guess is
I'm
that he
gonna
seems
walk up
sick.
to him. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to him and give him a lesser restoration.
A glow washes over his face, but he looks about confused and I what's that for?
Dan's got a really weird lag because I hear him talking in his room.
Hmm.
You seemed sick.
I oh
You seemed
y-
sick.
yes, well, thank you. I appreciate it. He just kind of stares off, dead, like into space, dead. A little bit of liveliness is flushed into his cheeks, but not really a substantial difference.
Okay.
I'm going to hand over the tomes from Broldenthar that we found in the Waterkeep.
Are you handing them to the lead man?
The lead man, yeah. We found these in Riverguard Keep. We believe they took them for Broldenthar.
Hmm. He takes a look over them, and this is interesting. Aiden, take these with you. Uh, who am I looking for in Yartar?
Uh, Broldenthar is the name of the dwarf that we rescued. We left him with the Harpers, so I suggest
Okay.
reaching out to them.
We have contacts with the Harpers in Yartar. This will hasten our journey, I suppose, quite a bit. Is we're more than happy to help you. You've done us a great favor and spared up some time. Actually, we can hasten this detour and get back to what we were doing.
Yes, let's head to Lance Rock. I want to make sure whatever happened to Red Larch doesn't happen again.
Well, after you, he says, gesturing his arm out. But he looks back to the others. Aiden, take that back to town, or back to the city. We'll send word as soon as we've collected Broldenthar and gotten
Wait,
the
hold
rest
on.
of the story.
Weren't there like a bunch of undead detected within the city of, well, not the city, but the town of Red Larch that we decided
Yeah,
not
but
to deal with?
he's heading back to Waterdeep though.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to like go back to the main road, and well, I guess he can skirt Red Larch to get back to the road.
Yeah, if he heads straight east, he can hit the road and without hitting Red Larch.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he doesn't have terrible game AI where he'll just walk into danger.
No, he just vanishes after he goes like 5 feet.
Can I get a wisdom check from Zanny?
Wisdom, definitely not my worst skill. Oh, that was Jin's natural one. Let's see. Don't think it rolled.
Robbie's trying to do
13.
Robbie's trying to do commands to summon monsters in our campaign, Matt. Summon _ goblins 90.
You did detect undead in town, but it was also early morning and bright daylight. Make of that what you will.
Hey, be careful when the sun goes down. Cause undead, they don't like the sun usually.
I think I'm not going back there.
No, I just meant like in general. But yeah, you. Are you sure you don't want to send a buddy with him, Captain?
No, he does have a man accompanying him.
Okay.
Okay, one of the better armored ones.
Good. Because he's probably a little too squishy on his own.
I'll keep my undead lantern on so we know if we're gonna get snuck up on.
Yeah, Jen, you can recognize that his commander sending him back for his own well-being. He's mostly just trying to get him out of the field.
My character most likely would notice a haunted look in somebody's eyes. I mean, that's kind of my whole shtick.
You rolled a 2 on the insight.
I figured as much.
All right, I start leading them towards Lance Rock.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, so I need one more D percentile.
I'll do it.
Okay.
That's a D10.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Let me.
roll again.
Thank God.
There we go.
Okay. We are good. You guys managed to make it to Lance Rock, and let me see if we get a map for this. I do believe there is one.
We had one we used before. I don't recall.
I believe it was this one.
I think that was before we started using lighting, because I can't see a thing. So I think my token on this map must not
I
have.
I have to put tokens in. Hold on.
Yeah.
Taylor, how much money do you spend on all these streamers?
I actually got gifted some subs for Shiley and Yumi. I haven't spent any money on them.
I don't believe you.
I haven't gotten money to spend on Twitch. I've had their streams open for a long time, and I've gotten gifted subs.
Likely story.
Look, if you watch them long enough, you're bound to get a gifted sub. People donate hundreds of them.
The only one I got is from Mandy.
What's Zandy's dark vision? Is it 30?
60 feet.
60.
I think everyone has 60 feet dark vision now.
Yeah.
Do I?
You're an
Yeah.
Azamar, or are you a human?
I'm a Kalash.
As yeah,
Clash
Clash
Jar.
Jars I don't think have dark
Yeah,
vision.
I don't remember if they do or not.
Let me check.
No, they're basically human, but with psychic powers.
Be features and traits, I believe.
Yes, it would.
Well, it'd also be under you've
Yeah,
got
they
your
don't
stats open.
have-
If you look under senses on the left, right under saving throws, you have your box for senses where you have your passive perception and stuff.
Oh.
If you have dark vision, it's listed there.
Oh, I do have dark vision. I think.
No,
I pulled
you
up
don't. I
maps.
don't see it on your screen.
Oh, okay. So this list. This is just say. Okay, yeah, because this just lists all of the senses that you could have. So, all right.
Does everybody see their tokens?
No.
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 I see.
Did you give us vision?
I thought I did.
I see darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Butcher's gonna get me copyright claimed.
Yep.
Oh,
Why do you only have 6 HP at the moment?
Can we all see now?
Yes.
That is a good,
No. Yep. There we go.
that is a good question. I can't see anything. I can see my token.
It's in
I
the
can see
bottom
how
left
many.
corner.
That's it.
Should I have 6 HP?
I can see me.
I didn't. Yeah, you might have fallen unconscious last battle.
I don't remember.
There we go. Ooh, what happened?
We didn't rest after the combat last time, did we?
No, we
No.
probably should have had a rest.
But we didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Matt, have we had a rest since our fight with the air cultists?
Well, it would have been a rest after the trolls.
Nobody stated anything about having a rest.
So yeah, I don't think we rested.
Okay. Summon unkillable goblins. That's not gonna work, dude.
Okay. How do I do daylight? I forget.
It says switch under the settings on the page settings.
There we go.
For a moment, I thought I was gonna have to use my technical difficulties
Alright.
screen.
Tyler, can you see?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Nope, that's the wrong screen. There we go.
Alrighty.
All right.
Before we head in, I'm going to pull Fred from the earth to accompany us.
All right. Let me drop in a Fred.
Slot.
All right.
Fred.
Next up was.
Undead lantern gone off since we've gotten close?
Let's see. Let me check something.
Yes, check distance.
When did you learn
Don't
Linux?
keep asking me questions while Mara's trying
commands,
to do
right?
things.
Now he's typing in pseudocodes. I don't know when the hell you learn Linux stuff.
Yeah, the undead lantern is beginning to glow a pale green.
Okay.
We got undead about.
All right, I want to search like because the paladin guys mentioned a trail. I want to search the area for clues. 11
Okay.
investigation. Wow, that's a really. I got another 2
I don't know
on
what
the
I just
die.
did. Hold on a moment.
We're not in rounds, right?
No.
No.
Now,
All right,
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
we could just set up camp and
All
wait.
Yeah, I think we should take a short rest at least so you can use your hit dice.
Okay, I will not cast Cure Wounds then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what was the other thing? Somebody said something about doing.
I was gonna search for clues, and then we were gonna take a short rest.
All right. Did you? Okay, you had 11 investigation.
Yeah.
You can see that there's a lot of foot traffic heading into the cave, but it's only like you're only really able to see the beaten path
All right.
headed that way.
These foot traffic look like it's like shuffled feet or soldier feet or.
Like you can like literally you can only see the beaten dirt path. No foot. You haven't figured out any specific footprints.
All right. Well, let's get out of the obvious way in case somebody comes past, and then stop for a bit of a breather.
Others can assist, by the way, if they would like to.
Yeah. If anybody else wants to make an investigation roll.
Can I do a survival check?
Also.
Oh yeah, it's a survival check to follow tracks. I was searching for clues in general.
I was gonna survival to figure out what the footprints were from, since it's so beat.
Yeah, I was gonna try.
I didn't say anything about footprints. I said there's a beaten path.
Ah, I thought you said footprint.
Well,
He said there was obviously foot traffic through the area.
Yeah, I was gonna roll survival to see if I could make out any distinguishable footprints at all. Would that be something we could do?
Yeah, you can make an investigation if you'd like.
Okay.
If you would like.
You see like a lot of dragged feet, like what looks like a lot of you see patterns that look like something large and heavy was dragged into the cave. And you find a repeating pattern of these.
Okay.
If you had to guess, it would be, it almost looks like maybe people dragging other people into the cave.
Okay, that's reassuring.
I think that means we're on the right track. Anyway, let's go a little out of the ways and have a bit of a breather. Because Lorian looks like shit.
Yeah.
Or we dive in, Tyler dies again.
Yeah, just make another character.
See, we could set up camp around here. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, up in the brush where we can like see people coming. and be totally cornered if they decide to attack us.
We could flip out either way. There, supposedly we're in the zombie range, so zombies usually aren't smart enough to flank.
Yeah, but we've mostly been dealing with ghouls when it comes to undead.
Little green
And those
ghouls.
guys are smart.
Who's this still down there?
That's Jin Whale.
Oh, and those are the other guys with us.
Looks like
Well,
it.
these guys are guys with us. That was Jin Whale. We could test the fiend lantern just to see if there's a fiend around as well.
Because there was also that fiend that makes ghouls.
I would just set the lanterns up on the edge of our camp, just all on.
Yeah, they're 300 feet. They're not that
Yeah.
distinct.
But it would at
It's
least like let us know if something's approaching the camp.
Well, that's what I mean. It won't let us know. It'll just know if it's within.
Yeah, let us know if something goes from more than 300 feet away to less than 300 feet away.
Yeah, yeah. So if we see the lantern on, it's like, hey.
It's already glowing green.
Yeah, it's already glowing green.
Well, I'm just
It's
saying.
already
Like,
glowing green, so it doesn't get brighter or nothing. It's just
that's not what I'm saying.
No, I think he's saying we would be able to detect anything. If anything is coming towards us from further than 300 feet away, and we would be able to detect it. But I think at 300 feet, we wouldn't be able to detect if they were coming toward us or if they were just passing through our airspace or something.
We just need to know if there's something close enough that we need to be on alert. Like right now, the
undead
lantern
are right
is
here.
yeah. Like right now, we need to be on alert for undead. But if we had the other ones up, then we know if maybe a fiend's in the area or whatever else.
The fiend is the only other one that's pertinent right now. I highly doubt elemental zombies will come into play right now.
Oh God.
Right. All right, so we're set up. Are we taking a short
Besides,
rest? Can I hit the short rest buttons, Matt?
All right. You guys are taking a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Roll D percentile.
I'll do it.
Oh wow, I have 12 hit dice. Fuck.
All right.
Well, you have as many hit dice as you have a level.
Okay.
There we go. Want to use?
All right. The hour. You guys rest for about an hour.
All right,
It's,
so we can hit the buttons.
Yeah, it's rather quiet and uneventful.
Take short rest. Confirm.
Damn it. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'll just use 7 hit dice. Fuck it.
Arcane recovery. 2. So I'm gonna get a 2nd level spell slot back.
Oh, why did it only roll 1? Alright, I'll just roll. Alright,
Yeah,
so
that's decent enough. I'm just
that's 5 hit points. I'm just gonna add those now. Plus 5, and then I'll just roll the other 6.
Wait, I had a hit dice of 9 and 6. So I get 2 extra points.
2. I don't know why it's not rolling them all at once. 3.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond hit dice interface is frustrating.
4.
You got critical hit dice.
Alright, you need to lay off the candy now.
5.
Happy.
6. 7. Actually, I may as well just use all my hit dice. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'll be 5 more D8s. So I'm just gonna roll.
God.
I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna roll them over here. Plus my plus my con per die.
Yes.
Okay. So 5 D8s
Here,
plus 5. So 27 plus 5. Thank you. 27 plus 5.
32.
32.
cool. I'm at max health.
Controls.
All right then.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Let's do this. I pull out my long sword and my shield.
I pull out my shield.
And then I pulled out my gun.
Pike at the ready.
You killed my gun.
He was 1 week away from retirement.
Okay. So, you guys finished up your short rest undisturbed. It's getting to be in the middle of the afternoon.
Okay.
All right, you guys heading into the cave? What are you doing?
I'm heading
Yeah.
towards the cave.
I will.
All right, move a token.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to stop and check to see if the passageway is trapped.
All right.
I got a 4.
Well, that'd be investigation.
Oh, okay. I got a natural 20 for a total of 29.
All right. You don't see any traps, but you do see signs of struggle as well as a blood trail leading into the cave.
Not ominous at
Oh.
all.
You said a blood trail. How dark is the blood and how dried?
It looks like it's been soaked into the sort of footpath, so a lot of dust has been kicked over it. So it would be hard to spot if you weren't looking for it.
Yeah.
Because it otherwise just kind of looks like a pattern of sort of wet and dirt. But you can see
Alright.
that there's you see the signs of the blood there, and you can guess that it's probably within a day or two.
All right, guys. I think there's some new inhabitants of this here cave. Should we go in all stealthy like?
Well, we can, but I don't have the ability to muffle our trail until I rest for the night.
All right. Well, let's just do our best.
Are the knights coming with us?
Might as well try
The
stealth.
knights are keeping pace behind you.
8.
I will also
7.
I will also roll stealth.
Stealth.
Alright.
Oh wow, not bad at disadvantage.
Ah. Clink clank.
Oh,
Alright,
Michael,
pause
you look
there
like
for a moment.
fucking-
The find this building or tunnel.
If I call, the right passage leads to a dead end, and the left passage will loop around to the main chamber.
We've been here
Check
before.
that in first.
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys have been here before.
Well, Lorian hasn't.
Oh yeah.
Lorian hasn't. This is so upon entering the previous chamber over here. I'll read a little bit. The cave mouth opens into darkness from which a breeze blows, carrying the faint odor of death. Inside is a natural cave, its floor and ceiling uneven. The passage leads to the west, narrowing as it proceeds. And the room that you're entering into now, let me double check. Yep. A round, high-ceiling cave opens here. It has 2 narrow exits, one leading north and the other south. A flat boulder sits in the center of the cave. It's about 6 feet across, 8 feet long, and 3 feet high. Dark stains color its tops.
Guys, let's just take a peek-see into this north room real quick, because we know it's a dead end, but like, I want to make sure it ain't full of boogers that are gonna sneak up on us.
Give me a moment. I'm still doing some setup. You guys are getting ahead of me.
Okay.
Boogers.
I just got kicked out of roll 20.
You get kicked out of roll 20?
No,
Since
just let,
did it.
oh, just let me back in. All right, there we go.
Now you know what it's like for the rest of us.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
Got a bottle of root beer. Haven't had root beer in a while. It's hitting the spot.
Jesus Christ.
I should for the next one I should find some no copyright fantasy D&D music.
Okay. All right. You're making your way into the into that room now. The chamber over on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Fred are leading the way.
You find a little fluff text for the actual geometry.
I don't like the looks of
How
those
much?
things.
You pop your head in, and you see two figures staring back at you. Their mouths covered in bloodied remains as they both kind of hunch over the same unidentifiable carcass in the middle of the room. One of these looks a little bit more intimidating than the other, and I'll grab a. Let me see if I can grab a artwork here.
One of them has a handlebar mustache.
Lovely.
They both look at you with hungry eyes as they lick their lips, and I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Yay.
Yes, we are definitely in the best formation for a fight.
I think only.
Do we get the bonus?
I think
I got a natural
Just fine.
1.
I think
I-
I get the bonus.
Yeah, I think you're the only one close enough.
Only one within Glathan's aura.
Python.
And I rolled terribly, but it's fine because I can't get over there because everyone's wedged in there.
Yeah. Probably wasn't the smartest thing we did.
And I gotta get the knights in there as well. So they're up here.
Just a reminder, you can move through allied spaces, but it is difficult terrain.
Yeah, moving through 4
Oh,
allies to
Jesus.
get over there is not
Lord
going to work
God.
out.
Well, I mean, if anybody wants to like extricate themselves from the system.
I also have a pike, which is terrible for that type of area.
All right. I think we're all in there, so now descending. Zanny, you're first.
I see Micah's reaction. I definitely don't have enough movement to like get into that hole. So I'm just like, everybody back up. Let's see if we can draw them out. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can see a little sliver here. I'm going to prepare a fire bolt in case I see an enemy approach in range. And I wave at the paladins and stuff, and I say, get out your ranged weapons and such. And that'll be my turn. No, I'm not going to deploy any turrets yet.
All right. That brings it to their turn. So this one. Oop, cancel.
Oh, he's going to try to run in? Crazy, man.
he's going to run up to here and leaning against the wall, almost like he's kind of hiding around it. He's ready to smack an enemy that would come around the corner. This one runs over to here, readying action as well. They step to there and ready in action, and that's their turns.
Got one more though.
My
They're-
dog is not going to let me stop petting him.
They're down
Oh.
the initiative order.
He's wandering away.
He steps to here, and looking to you, Micah.
I can see him, so I will unleash my firebolt real quick.
Yep, do it.
Yeah, in case he thought we weren't aggressive or something. Set him on fire. Did it go? It didn't go. Gasp. There we go. 27.
All right, that's a hit.
All right, so that's 8 base damage. Oops. Forgot the space. Plus an additional 8 damage for a total of 16.
All right.
Fire damage.
You hit them right in the face, and his jaw drops, and he looks past Micah at Zanny, and stop fighting and feed me. He runs up to here, and he can get to Micah, so he's going to try to bite. Or wait, he's going to try to claw. What's your AC, Micah?
22.
All right. That is a miss. All right. That's its turn. That brings it to Jen.
Ain't that some shit? Yeah. How far away are they?
From you, they are 30 feet.
But through a lot of allied squares.
Well, it's not really me being. I can't do it anyway right now because I moved more than my movement.
All right, so you took a dash action?
Yeah, I just double moved.
Okay. That'll bring it to Micah.
All right. Kind of in the way of everybody. I'm going to cast Misty Step over to this one. And I'm going to try to hit that one with a booming blade.
The one right in front of you, the more
Yep,
scary looking one?
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
He's a tough one. And I yell for Fred to squeeze into the wall and up and around this one. And then Fred's going to take 2 swings at the one that charged. It's a 25 and an 11 hit.
11 does not.
Alright, he smacks him once for 17 points of bludgeoning.
Oof. All right, that That one, you hear a loud crack of its spine as Fred thuds it right in the back. But it's still standing, if only barely.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Glathan.
All right.
Glathan?
Okay, I'm going to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Luke! Shit, my dog got into the garbage. Hold on.
So what does Crusader's Mantle do?
That is not a good boy.
I believe it's everyone within 30 feet gains a D4 on damage, I think.
1d4 radiant damage. Everyone within 30 feet that's an ally of me.
Can you hit display in VTT?
Yeah. And it also gives you. No, I guess that's it. I mean, the
Yep.
flavor text talks about boldness, which I assume would be fear, but it doesn't do any effect.
So is it 30 feet diameter or radius?
That was odd.
Radius.
Usually it's
30 foot radius.
Cosmo.
It's
Usually-
a 30-foot aura, so it'd be the
It says 30-foot radius.
It's a radius.
All right, so Micah's outside of that.
And I kind of wanted just to give the regular soldiers a fighting chance if they actually got attacked.
I displayed it for you.
Okay.
Oh, I got displayed twice.
And how long?
All right, so it remains centered on you.
Yeah, it remains centered on me. Concentration up to 1 minute. All right. And I will hold my ground and ready. If anyone comes within my threat range, I will them. If I'm able to do that still, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, I probably should have deployed the frog for these mooks. Oh well.
Deploy
This
the
one's
frog.
going to. Oh no, he's got booming blade on him, so he's not moving.
Release the baby.
What?
It's just the crudes, and they're like, release the baby.
All right. What? He goes to bite you, Butcher. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. He goes to bite you. I do need you to retroactively make a con save, Butcher.
Con save.
Yep. From when you started your turn next to the other one.
Ah. I can do a con save though. 22.
You're good. All right. All right. And it misses you. The one next to you misses you with its bite. Comes in with a claw. Misses you with that as well. And frustrated it's not able to gain purchase around your stony exterior. It's you hear him say, "Stop being so tough," as he's trying to bite through your foot, through your skin, but getting nowhere. And that's going to bring it to Lorian's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to here, facing the enemy, and I'm gonna slam my shield down, tower shield down in front, taking like a defensive stance. Now, Lorian's a pacifist, but these, what are these things?
Definitely undead.
Yeah,
I
these
think
are.
they're ghouls.
Yeah, they are not anything that Lorian would be like, hey, I'm not gonna, as a pacifist, these don't get a pass. So she is going to do.
Undead don't count as people.
Yeah, they had their chance to live. She's gonna use. I'd have disadvantage if I use Sacred Flame, wouldn't I? Because I'm right up next to him.
Nope. They make a reflex save. You don't have to
Oh, okay.
roll anything.
All right. Yeah. I'll do that then. Yeah, they got to do a Dexterity saving throw, Dex save of 15.
One next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, they fail. Roll damage.
How do I roll damage for that?
Good.
It's already in the thingy.
Oh, okay. I did. All right. Good.
All right. Describe your spell.
Oh, a Sacred Flame.
Like, describe what it looks like.
Oh yeah, just a white flame in the shape of a serpent coils out around Lorian's arm and then just pounces on the enemy and explodes.
All right.
No, you were a bad dog.
ghoul
No.
creature falls to the ground, re-dead, having been blasted with holy light. All right. Okay. That brings it to where is?
If you go over the turn order and hover your mouse
Yep.
over the thing, it'll show the put a
Yeah,
yellow
this one
square around the
runs to
guy.
here and holds their action to attack. Or readies an action to attack. That brings it to Zanny.
I'm going to step to here and deploy the frog here and set out a pulse to give us some temporary hit points in this little circle here. So me, Jin, Glathan, and the 4 dudes now have 10 temporary hit points on us.
Nice.
All right.
And the frog. The frog also gets 10 temp.
Let me
Again,
put
just
frog
try
out.
to keep these guys alive. And that is my whole turn.
There we go. There's the frog. I don't know where you wanted it.
Yeah, in the center there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That'll bring it to their turns. They're just continuing to hold their attacks if enemies come within range. Actually, hold on. The 3 of them might. I think they do have crossbows. One of them can't do anything, but the other 2 do have crossbows. And all right, they can't actually hit anything. So yeah, that brings it to. This one's dead. That brings it to Jin's turn.
That one is still alive, right?
This one, yeah, he hasn't taken any damage.
Okay.
I believe this is the big black one, right?
Yes.
It looks like he's getting all smoke
He's got shadowy whispers coming off of him.
and the double tongue.
I am going to
Yep.
channel divinity and turn undead, raising my holy symbol up.
All right. What kind of save was that?
It's a wisdom saving throw of 16.
All right. So he failed. What to do?
He's frightened of Dan and has to run away, I believe.
And there's a if he's
He
see.
is- Hold on, it depends on what challenge rating he is. I gotta look it up. There's a chart.
Yeah, if his CR is below a certain threshold, he's actually destroyed, not turned.
Which I don't know what his CR is, so I'll just tell you what the chart says.
Yeah, and it's worse than frightened because frightened you don't have to run away, you just can't get closer.
Fantastic behavior, get away from me.
Yeah, with frightened, you have to actively try to move away.
No. With frightened,
Or-
you're allowed to stay
Yeah.
at like a certain distance. You can't get any closer.
Yeah, no, I meant turned.
It's not
Yeah.
really even frightened. It's literally it just has to move away from me. Like my
Yeah.
divine aura is just saying, go away.
Yeah, and it can't make any
if
action to move
I
closer.
am level 11. If his CR is 2 or lower, he automatically is destroyed.
All right. It is not. destroyed.
Dan, you should be level 12, by the way.
I am. That doesn't really help because it's level 11. For
All right.
14, I get to go from 3 or lower. But he has to continually move away from me until he's attacked, or
I think he can take the dodge action if he's like can't go any further away from you.
A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its actions, it can use only the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. It lasts for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
It's not the frightened condition. It's a different. It's its own thing.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's turn undead.
yep. So let's see. That brings it to Micah's turn, and Micah's gonna have to make another Constitution save.
Constitution. 16.
Frank is the Earth Elemental, right?
Fred.
Fred. Yeah. Does Fred have to make these saves as well, or is he not adjacent?
He's not within range.
Okay.
Let me double check that. Yeah, no, he's not within range. But yeah, Micah, you're good. So what are you doing?
Alright, first of all, I'm going to throw Stone Aegis on Fred. And I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself. I see the creatures cowering from the holy light from Jinleal. I'll point my sword at its neck and I'm like, talk. Why are you here?
Okay. That brings it to Glathan's turn.
Yep.
Glathan?
I was going to have Fred move into the wall and up and around.
Okay. Josh?
Yep, I'm trying to see how far. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. I mean, I can get closer, but I don't have enough to go through everybody.
You'd have to take the dash action.
You know what? I'll do that just so I can give Butcher some points. Alright, I'll move. I think I can get like here. Butcher, you're now radiant.
Huzzah! And I get your bonus on my saving throws too.
Adventure
Yes.
awaits.
Onward to Waffles!
Waffles.
Okay. That brings it to its turn. It panics and runs for this corner over here. You can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like, Butcher.
I do not take an attack opportunity.
It begins cowering over here. I can't stop you, but she will. Oh, you'll be delicious for my brothers.
It's a frickin' Zidra.
It's either Zidra or the demon thing.
Yeah.
But
Or
the
the other.
fiend one wasn't illuminating, so it's probably Zidra.
All right. That brings it to Lorian.
Okay. Well, seeing that there's nobody nearby to block from escaping the tunnel, this is why she put her shield up. She's gonna move up. And let's see. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame again.
As a cleric, you do know if you damage it, it gets rid of the turning effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so. All right, 16 radiant damage then.
Yeah.
All right. That brings it to their turns. He's just gonna ready in action to swing if he comes out. Zanny.
All right. I will say to them, yeah, just keep holding this position. Let's see, and then I go 1, 2, and then hold on. I'm gonna pulse the frog first.
Pulse the frog.
So no change in the number of temporary hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far forward I can move. I can definitely see it. I don't know if I can tell what's happening because I just walked up. So I will hold a firebolt to if it makes any aggressive actions. But I definitely, the last thing I heard was us interrogating it, and I don't think Zanny would have enough context to attack it. So that's my turn.
Okay. That brings it to the other guys, and they're readying actions to swing. Jen. Now Jin's turn.
I'm just gonna move up here and hold the doorway with my glowing.
Okay then. So Micah,
Did it take damage from Lorian's Sacred Flame?
it did.
All right, then I'm just going to charge in and try to hit it with a booming blade. Natural 20.
All right.
1d4
Roll damage.
secret.
All right, so regular plus booming blade.
And then do you get Crusader's Mantle?
Yep,
Yes.
plus Crusader's Mantle, and then critical Crusader's Mantle, then critical booming blade. So that is 12, 16, plus another 25, 39 points of damage.
All right. How do you do it?
I just right head level, blade vibrating, slice right through both the tongues and the neck.
Okay. You pierce right through its neck, and his hand goes up on your face, but then kind of slowly drags down as he goes unlifeless. Okay. And they're dead.
A lot of feedback from you, Sarah, by the way.
It looks like a wind is going in the mic.
There we go. Oh no.
There we go.
All right, so we're out of rounds now.
All
We're
right.
out of rounds.
I'm gonna bend down and examine the creature.
He's gonna bend over suggessfully and examine.
All
it.
right.
I'll go
The
out.
which one? The one you just killed?
Yep.
I'm going to encourage our guests and be like, you guys did a great job, even though they didn't do anything, and just like be supportive.
Good job for defending the rear.
I honestly don't know if we're equipped for this. We may need to. My men may need to hold back.
Yeah.
The butcher, I need you to make a perception check.
16.
As you're looking this one over, you see tusk projected from a rather pronounced underbite, and
Does
you
he smell
kinda-
like pickles?
you get the scent of pickles in the air.
Pickle hands, no!
It was Pickle Hands.
You never met Pickle Hands. But yes, I believe this was our orc friend from the town.
Aww.
He had an evil pickle aura. Is that what you were damaged by?
Evil Pickle
Yes.
Aura.
Yeah, so the air was filled with the scent of pickles.
Not pickle hands.
Can you if we, well, probably revivify wouldn't work because he's probably been dead. Maybe we can bring him back. Oh well.
Yeah, like pickle hands wasn't a bad guy.
I'm not entirely sure what needs to be done once the body's raised as undead.
Yeah, especially as a ghoul, not as like a zombie or something.
He's been
pretty
dead
sure he-
for however long he's been undead. So you need a resurrection spell that would accommodate that length of
Like a zombie
death.
or something.
I also think that since he was undead, you need a wish spell, not a resurrection spell.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he was transformed into a different species. He was transformed into a ghoul.
All right. There's also the other one in the chamber.
And the body they were eating too, right?
You could try to. You can make a medicine check with the body.
I'll give it a try. 11. That's a lot of blood.
You don't think it's all right, Micah, you don't think it's humanoid, it's far too small. Jin, you recognize that it is, despite being very small, it is humanoid, and read into that as you will.
Damn it, Matt! Always with the bummers.
But halflings are tasty too.
You know, this is why they don't like kids in Skyrim.
A true resurrection spell would be
That's
needed,
a
I
baby.
think, for bringing back an undead. Because
Well-
resurrection states it can't bring back undead, but true resurrection doesn't state that.
Aren't we all glad those guys won't be sneaking up on us now?
Or will they?
Yeah. Now, if I recall, there are some tight corridors around these parts, so perhaps we should figure out marching orders.
Me and Fred will take the front.
I will stay with these with our companions here to make sure they do well.
All right, so you guys take up the rear guard. And I'll be next to Glathan. We're going to have to go single file is the thing. The frog can be on my square. But,
him from. You know we gotta do it.
So you guys are proceeding to the left.
yeah, well, we're trying. Oh, hold on. Butcher, don't go any further. Let's make sure we're all in a line. So, yeah, I'm going to be. I think it should. At the caboose should be made up of me, then Glathan, then the 4 mooks. So that just yeah. So if Lorien goes after Jin, then I'll go after Lorien with my frog, and then we'll have Glathan and then the 4 normals. If you want to move Tyler into the
Oh, I didn't realize you
space.
guys moved. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you're going here. In theory. Or you could go here.
All right, so you are continuing to the left. I need to make perception checks. Perception check, Micah.
9.
Does Fred get a perception check?
Fred does not.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
well,
I'll allow Fred to get one.
Alright.
I'm gonna be right behind these two.
Fred got a natural 1.
All right, Jin Leo can also make a perception check.
Tyler, can you move your target token again? Matt, could you move the token? Because we're supposed to be all moving in a line, not... Yeah, like that. Because I don't want us...
Butcher just charges forward too quickly.
All right, hold on. Yeah, these guys are holding back in this room, but they're guarding the door.
Make sure we don't get snuck up on.
Yeah. If they hear
die.
sounds of struggle, and silence from you guys, they'll have to figure out what they want to do. But you guys are maintaining a line then?
We are trying to, but
Yeah.
people are paying attention to their screens at different rates, I think. Also lagging issues and whatnot.
Every time I look, Butcher's another 60 feet ahead of me. So.
All right, Jin Leal, you hear the sound of you hear the sound of flesh being ripped apart as you start approaching this.
Hey,
It
Gas,
sound-
wasn't this where we found that dude in a bear costume?
Sounds like some sort of carnivore eating. Oh yeah, this is the room where you guys did find the bear guy.
And the jester.
I still have the jester hat in my bag.
I still have the bear costume.
Yeah.
Oh,
You all are
look
very
there.
loud for trying to sneak into your own cave. But there's something eating ahead.
Yeah, I can see him.
All right.
Well, maybe if you slowed down, I could give you some heads up.
Let's give me a moment. Notifications. Looking for an NPC. Not a big deal. Go back. Oh my goodness. All right. So you hear? Okay, Butcher, make a new perception check.
Or
You're looking around this room, but you don't. As you start to turn the corner, but you don't see anything.
I'm just gonna keep walking into the room then.
All right, you see. Now at this point, you see perched over on the side, two more ghouls sitting over another carcass, or actually, they each have their own at this point. You're pretty sure. And they look up as you enter the room, and one of them greedily licks its lips and says, "Ooh, dessert." And we're gonna go into rounds again. Actually, we can keep the same initiative. Unless
Could we not?
you're gonna make this difficult for me.
I'm sorry.
Every time we get in the room. No, I understand. Let's see. Yeah, roll it.
Loop.
Who the hell is Noop Noop?
+4 because whoops, I had the frog selected. Oh well, we all know that's me.
It's official. Sarah's a frog.
You guys add your bonuses.
All right. Still need Josh in there. I think only Lorian and Zanny get the bonus from you.
What would the bonus be?
+4.
+4,
Yeah.
so it'd be a 27. There we go.
It's 10 feet, so it's just those two.
All right. Lorian is first.
Damn straight. Step up.
Step up and confidently say, "Can we talk this through?"
Let's see. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right. Where do you want it?
Right next to me. Right in front of me. I don't know, what was the roll I did for? Oh, that was an attack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I can attack with it this turn anyway, can I?
Oh, you
No,
can.
you can.
Do you want it over by the enemy?
Yeah, yeah. Right in front of the brown guy.
Ah, I see how it is. All right. So you got a nat 1. Roll. Make it another roll a d20.
There you go.
All right. Make an attack roll.
All right.
All right. Roll a d4. All right. What sort of weapon is your spiritual weapon, by the way?
It is it is an executioner's sword.
All right.
They
You
use
swing wide and miss it swings wide and misses the ghoul, but clips a sort of, almost like a perfect discus rock that you would use to skip across like a lake or something. It clips that perfectly, and it goes careening up and cuts Jin's cheek for 1 point of damage as it shatters against the wall behind him.
Whoa, man! I thought you were non-violent. You just attacked Jin.
No, I didn't.
He attacked the rock.
The Rock would kick his ass.
All right.
This is why pacifists shouldn't have weapons.
All right. That was your bonus action. Are you doing anything with your action?
Oh, that was my bonus action?
Yeah.
That spell's a bonus action.
So you could Sacred Flame if you wanted to as well.
I will.
If you use a spell, it has to be a cantrip because you've cast the spell this round.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll Sacred Flame this one. Where is Sacred Flame? There it is.
All right, roll damage. All right, and they take 15 points of radiant damage right to the face. You let loose your Sacred Flame and blast them right in the face. That brings it to Zanny's turn.
All right. So I'm pretty sure I have just. Well, the frog doesn't. But Zanny has just movement to get there. The frog will hop there and pulse. So the frog distributes 11 temporary hit points. I think Jin, Micah, and Glathan are the only ones that can handle it. They're not handle it, but can receive it at this point.
You can't handle it.
Actually, I think I'm going to use my second action to dash just to get out of the way so that Glathan has a bit more options for getting out of the tunnel. So the frog is also a tiny creature, so it shouldn't be difficult terrain to go through his space. That ends my turn.
All right. That brings it to another thing's turn. Give me a moment. I get everybody to make perception checks.
Perception.
Oh no. I lost some viewers.
Got the 20. Not natural, but.
Okay, nobody notices anything.
Out of 20?
Nope.
Damn.
That brings it to Jinliel's turn.
Okay. Where the fuck are these things? They haven't gone anywhere. Awesome.
Hey, look, Tyler, you got additional follower. You're up to 41.
Yeah, I subscribed with Robbie's account.
Ah, that would do it.
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna try to gank a couple of attacks on these guys.
How many more followers do you need?
I need 50.
So 9 more.
Yeah. I need 3 concurrent
Does not
viewers
work.
and 50 followers, and then I'll have
Where's my
affiliate.
second?
Alright, so which ones are you attacking?
I thought there was only the 2 of them that I can see.
Yeah, are
The
you
blue
attacking
one and I'm
left or
attacking
right?
just the first one, the blue one. I'll go with the blue one, wherever one, right
Okay.
one.
Alright, 11 misses, 18 hits. Is it 18 your bonus
Okay.
action attack?
Yes. Damage. It's the one-handed, because I have my shield out.
Alright, you draw your blade across him, leave a large gash across its chest. Alright. That'll bring it to Glathan.
It's me.
Mario.
10, 15. Get here. Within stabbing distance. Alright. Da, 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 da. I will stabbeth at this creature.
Yes, but are you doing it from Hell's Heart?
I'm doing it from Heaven's Porta Potty.
Are you going for brown or blue?
The brown one.
Okay.
Hill shard.
Those
Honestly,
both
high
hit?
damage.
Alright. How do you do it, Josh? You cut out.
I stab him once in the eye socket, and then the second time in the mouth.
You want to go over here, Codswell?
Alright. That one is dead. Are you doing anything with your bonus action?
I'm too far away to smack a person, so I am good.
Okay. Micah.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stand on top of that corpse. Take a swing at the other moving around corpse for a booming blade. Does a 20 hit.
It does.
6 slashing. And 9 thunder. Then I'm going to step to here. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Then Fred comes up and takes 2 swings at him.
Alright.
16 and a 15.
Those both hit. And I'm pretty sure your base damage is enough, so how does he do it?
He does his patented clapping on either side of his head.
Alright. He claps both hands on the side of this one's head, and he draws back, hands covered in this one's long dark black hair.
Ew.
And bits of brain.
Long, dark black hair. Is that the innkeeper?
Alright. That brings it. Alright, that one's dead, and that one's dead. We're still in rounds. Lorian.
All right, I'm gonna make my sword do sword things.
Like
Like stab that thing in the
what thing?
the.
The things that are already dead.
Nope. I thought you said we're still in rounds.
We
are
are still in
rounds.
rounds.
I just can't see them.
But we don't know what's going on. All right.
But they both dead.
I will move over here.
You should try turning undead, because if they're within 30 feet of you, they have to run away.
I don't.
Well, they have to make the save, and I need. Does it require line of sight?
I believe so.
They have to be able to see or hear you within 30 feet of you.
I don't have turn undead.
As a
You do.
cleric,
You're a cleric.
It's under channel divinity.
Channel.
You literally get it like second level.
Why am I not seeing this? Huh.
It's like the bread and butter of clerics.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Be under
let me look
features
at
and
your
traits,
feed.
channel divinity.
You're under spells.
Oh, it'd be under traits.
Yeah, it's under features,
and traits. Yeah, it's a class ability.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It would also be under actions.
Let's check under.
It is.
Go to
I didn't know that
actions,
either.
then
It
go
was under
to
feature and traits.
Right there. Oh, you passed it.
I did?
Yes. Scroll up.
Yeah. So since you're a life cleric, your 2 channel divinity options are heal everybody a bunch or turn
yeah.
undead.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer. Okay. Oh, I can just do that whenever. That's not like a spell or anything.
You can do it
You
twice
have
per
a limit.
short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's your channel divinity.
Oh, okay.
There are no hostiles like that you are aware of in your area.
I'm just gonna take a defensive stance, watching the hallway ahead of me.
Okay. Which hallway is the one ahead of you? Okay. You want to make a perception check?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready a sacred flame. If I see anything that comes within range of sacred flame, I will. So 60 feet of me, I'll blast it.
Okay, Zanny, your turn.
I say loudly and confidently, well, that was another brief slaughtering of 2 ghouls. Maybe all the guards come in pairs. And I dust my hands and I walk over to the corpses to see if they are carrying anything interesting.
All right, make an investigation check.
Investigate. There's a 26.
You don't manage to find any you don't manage to find any goods on them. But as you're looking through their stuff, you're pretty sure that this is the woman that ran the mines.
Well, we know what happened to all the townsfolk. I don't know, guys. This starting to sound like a lot of diamonds to resurrect everybody. Maybe we should just bury them, say a prayer, and move on. Well, once we take care of the threat.
It would, yeah. Because the diamonds. That's what's that?
Although there was that.
Since they're undead, it'll be about 10,000 per person.
Yeah. Well, there was that one time that Jin Leal said a prayer to his god, and we had 7 ghouls turned back into people. I think that was a divine intervention.
Yeah.
Sometimes people die.
Chance.
if we tried to save everyone, we would never get anywhere. So think of all the people that would die and the time it took us to try to resurrect these few. We should bury them and move on.
Yep. No arguments.
Except for Pickle Hands, he deserves a proper life.
He's probably making pickles in the afterlife, having a fucking
Yeah,
blast
he might
right now.
refuse to return because he's having such a happy time in the afterlife.
The elemental plane of pickles.
Look at all
Oh,
that
God.
brine.
So briny.
Oh,
Well,
I-
I'm gonna have to call because I gotta take my kid home.
All right, yeah, we're not going to be. Actually, I think that's a good place to call it, anyways.
Okay. I imagine him in his
It's up to you.
afterlife.
I don't care if you guys get it.
The next
I do have to take
turn
my kid
was
home, though.
something else's round or turn, and we are coming out of rounds after that, anyways.
Hey, the cool part about me recording this is we can just play back the last part next session, and then we'll know exactly what happened.
Brilliant.
If
Yes, we'll
only
know
he
that the
pushed
guy was
record.
stuck in the pickle plane of fucking Celestia.
I like to imagine that he's in a giant pickle vat in the afterlife. He's like, at last, finally me pickle too.
No, he's in the neutral good place. Is that Elysium? No, Elysium is chaotic good. He's in the neutral good place making pickles. Let me see. Where is my player's guide? I don't know. It's out of my reach.
All right.
So
So that'll be it for this one. Yeah.